It all starts with a single moment. One sperm, out of millions, meets one egg. This is the beginning of a human life. A single cell, a complete blueprint for a unique individual. But sometimes, in the very first days of this microscopic journey, something extraordinary happens. The cell divides, and then it divides again. But this time, the two resulting cells separate completely, each embarking on its own path to become a complete person. This is how identical twins are born. In the very first days of life, nature sometimes copies itself, creating not one, but two versions of the same miracle. Think about it. Two individuals, starting from the exact same genetic code. That's the essence of identical twins. They originate from one fertilized egg that splits into two, meaning they share virtually 100% of their DNA. This is why they are always the same gender, and often look so alike that even their parents can get them mixed up. But there's another kind of twin, fraternal twins. These twins start their journey differently. Instead of one egg, the mother releases two, and each is fertilized by a separate sperm. They're essentially siblings, who just happen to share a womb at the same time, sharing about 50% of their DNA. Just like any other brother or sister, they can be a boy and a girl, look completely different, and have entirely different personalities. One soul divided in two, or two souls born side by side. Both are nature's way of playing with identity. The bond between twins, whether identical or fraternal, is often described as something almost magical, a connection that goes beyond shared childhoods and enters the realm of shared existence. But what happens when this incredible multiplication goes even further? Sometimes nature doesn't stop at two. It multiplies love, laughter, and a whole lot of chaos. Welcome to the world of triplets, quadruplets, and even larger sets of multiples. How does this happen? It's often a combination of the processes we've already seen. For example, a set of triplets could be formed from one identical pair and one fraternal sibling, meaning two eggs were released, and one of them split after fertilization. Or they could all be fraternal, from three separate eggs. In rare cases, they could even be identical triplets, all from a single fertilized egg that divided first into two, and then one of those two divided again. While naturally occurring triplets are rare, the rise of assisted reproductive technologies, like in vitro fertilization, or IVF, has made multiple births more common. When doctors transfer several embryos to increase the chances of a successful pregnancy, sometimes more than one will implant and develop. For parents, this news can be a mix of overwhelming joy and sheer panic. One mother of triplets described it as planning for a picnic and ending up with a 3-ring circus, but you wouldn't trade a single clown for the world. The timing of that initial split is absolutely critical. If the embryo divides within the first few days after fertilization, you get two separate healthy babies. But what if the split is delayed? If it happens after day 13, the separation process might be incomplete. The two developing embryos remain physically connected, resulting in what we know as conjoined twins. This is one of the rarest and most complex events in human development. When a single heart begins to form for two lives, nature leaves a puzzle that even science struggles to solve. The point of connection determines the type. Thoracopagus twins are joined at the chest, often sharing a heart, which is the most common form. Craniopagus twins are joined at the head, and pygopagus twins at the base of the spine. The lives of conjoined twins are a testament to human resilience and courage. Their stories are not ones of tragedy, but of adaptation, deep connection, and the incredible will to live. For some, separation surgery is an option, a delicate and high-stakes procedure that pushes the boundaries of medical science. For others, separation isn't possible, and they navigate the world as a unit. Two minds, and often two hearts, sharing a single body. From a single cell splitting in two, to triplets formed through a mix of chance and science, to the profound connection of conjoined twins, we see nature's incredible versatility. It reminds us that the journey of life is never a straight line. We've explored the genetics, the biology, and the sheer wonder of these shared beginnings. Yet the science only tells part of the story. Genetics provides the blueprint, but the environment, our experiences, our choices, and our relationships are what build the house. Even identical twins with the same DNA grow into distinct individuals with their own dreams, fears, and personalities. Their shared beginning doesn't mean a shared destiny. Each life, whether it starts alone or alongside another, is a unique story waiting to be written. Whether split, doubled, or joined, every single birth is a mystery of love, coded deep within our DNA, and a miracle in its own right. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the incredible world of multiple births. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you do not miss our next exploration into the wonders of science and life. We'll see you in the next video.